Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome, family, to the Healing Light podcast. I'm one of your gracious hosts, Namaste Shay, joined here with my sister, Natasha. Say hi to the people, sis.
Hello.
Beautiful. So glad everyone could join us today. Gratitude. So glad you're all here. So on today's episode number 5, we're going to discuss the different styles of self-development and finding out what style is best for you. What do you think about today's podcast, sis?
I think today's podcast is going to be really great. It's going to give a lot of people a lot of insight on the different tools available when it comes to self-development and also the different ways that you can do self-development. So yeah, I think it's going to be a great episode today.
Totally agreed. And our goal here on the podcast is to share our personal healing journey, our life experiences, our knowledge, and hopefully if we reach one person and inspire them to continue or pursue their healing journey, that's what we're all about here. So on today's podcast, we'll have more of a discussion rather than our usual presentation. Today we'll talk about the different roads to healing and finding out what's best for you. So you ready to get started, sis? We're going to jump right into it.
Absolutely.
Perfect. So with such a wide variety of self-development tools available, it's a great idea to explore and discover what's best for you. We're all individually divine, and finding what best connects to our individual soul will assist us on our journey. So since we're on the individual kick, sis, let's speak individually. Let's share our personal individual story. So let's start with you. Go ahead, sis, and let them know what helped you on your path to self-development and healing personally for you.
All right, so I started self-development years ago. I got first introduced to it when I was 18 years old, and when I started out, it was with Tony Robbins. So Tony Robbins has an approach of more like a seminar style, but yet he still gives you like the instructions and the things that you would need to do the self-development. It might be a seminar for a few days, a few hours. So when I started with the seminars, I would just take the information that he gave me and I would just apply it to my life, which was setting goals and things that basically shift your paradigm. Then after Tony Robbins with the seminar style, I graduated over to Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor also does seminar style self-development. He also has books, and he has like short videos. So the short videos also help. They're maybe like 15, 20 minutes, giving you like a certain section that you would need to zoom in on. But also with the seminar style, that can also be for a few hours, a few days. And also with the books as well. During the time that I came back to self-development and I picked it up with Bob Proctor, I was able to learn how to do my vision board, right? So I have a vision board, and I also journal, which basically helps you unload your brain at the end of the day. You can unload your brain on paper. You're forgetting about your day, you're writing it down, you're getting it out, which is a form of healing in some type of way, because you could have had a bad day or whatever the case may be, and instead of you holding on to that thought, you're throwing it out on paper and you're letting it go. I also use flashcards with affirmations, and I also started listening to Eric Thomas. So the difference between Eric Thomas and Bob Proctor, even though they are still motivational speakers, they hit it from different angles. So Bob Proctor is more of a paradigm shift type of person, giving you the instructions on how you're going to change and the steps that you need to take to change. And Eric Thomas is the same way, but he's like a little bit more aggressive, like, I'm in your face, sit down type of person. And so I guess it just depends on the person and what type of style that they're looking for. But even though they're all different type of styles, they all helped me develop into what it was that I needed to develop. Maybe because I used to be aggressive, so the aggressiveness was more like a direct father type of approach, but yeah, the books help. Absolutely great. If you like books, you can also do audio books. Those are something that you can play like when you're at the gym or when you're driving. But yeah, that was my journey. That's what helped me, and it's helped a lot with my development, basically, at the end of the day. What about you, Shay? What worked best for you, and What's your type of style when it comes to personal development or self-development?
For me, what worked best for me, astrology. I'm into astrology, numerology. I'm into a more holistic approach. So I use healing crystals, meditation. I'm really big on nature, so I go on a lot of nature walks. I like to treasure hunt while I'm in nature, so I find feathers, seashells, sand, things like that. A spiritual approach. Um, so yoga. I'm into like the energy bracelets and crystals and stones. Music. I'm into raising the frequency with music, so I listen to a lot of different types of music. I have a healing drum. I'm into African healing drums and African spirituality. So it's great that we're talking about this on today's podcast because it goes to show even the two of us as sisters, we have two totally different styles and approaches. So it's really good that everyone as an individual finds what connects to their soul and what helps them, because finding what works best for you will only assist you in your journey. And as you can see, we have two totally different approaches. So with so many different things on the market, you just want to tap into your soul and see what works best for you. You agree, sis?
Absolutely, absolutely. Because, like she said, what works best for Shay is what works best for Shay. What works best for me is what works best for me. And you would never know that we hit self development from two different angles. Even though we made it to the same destination, we took two different, roads to get there. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's all about healing and self improvement. I totally agree. I totally agree, Shay.
Awesome, awesome. So I know some other things that work for me. Also into spending a lot of time with family, kids. They're awesome. They're so innocent. Just taking them to the park, and then you can relieve your mind from the stress and the worries of the day. I also like the affirmations. A lot of Louise Hay. She's awesome. Other things. I know I've heard of people like my friends, they like to color. Some people like to paint. So again, it's just going to be finding what works best for you. Like my sis and I and our kids, we go on nature walks all the time. I've got them looking for stones. So you just want to find what connects with your soul and works best for you. Sis, you have any other examples you want to share, things that you do that help you, that you think might help the family, the people?
Yeah, so another thing that I have developed is getting into a quiet place with prayer. And that's actually how I start my day. So when I start my day, the first thing that I do within the first 5 minutes of me waking up is I go into deep prayer and I go into deep gratitude, just thanking God for what it is that I have, what it is that He has given me, thank Him for waking me up for the day, asking Him what it is He wants me to do for the day. That way my mind is starting off clear and I'm starting off in a place of being grateful. And that's helped me a lot throughout the day. I also take time out to pray. Me and my kids, we pray together. So whatever you believe in, as long as you have peace throughout your self-development journey, it's going to help when you're able to focus on what it is that you need to focus on and be able to receive what it is that you need to receive if your mind is in a clear, clean place and it's not cloudy and foggy. So yeah, that's one major thing that I do every day, all day, and it brings sanity and it brings peace, and I'm able to comprehend a lot of things just being in a state of peace, basically. So yeah, that's one major thing that I do throughout the day. One major
And I
thing.
know you said you have a vision board also that you use. I know for
Yeah.
me, I meditate. Some people are into meditation. You said you had a vision board.
Yeah, I have a vision board. I actually have two vision boards. Basically, in the vision boards, they just have the goals that I want to achieve for the year and the steps that it's going to take for me to achieve them. I also have a whole bunch of affirmations and notes pinned up around my room from different speakers, different conference calls that I've been on. Just different goals. If you were to see my room, you would be like, oh my goodness, what is this? They're also in my bathroom, because you have to have a vision And when you're looking at that vision all day, it's going to help you get to your destination a lot quicker because you're steadily being reminded. When I go in the bathroom and I see what it is that I see in there, I know you guys probably don't care, but it's a beachfront condo. I want a beachfront condo. So I'm steadily reminded throughout the day when I'm not sitting at my desk, when I'm not, when your mind starts to drift, you're reminded of what the vision is at the end of the day. So yeah, the vision board has helped me tremendously. I know a lot of people create vision boards and affirmation cards and, you know, um, things that just help them throughout the day. So yeah, you just find out what works best for you, hit it at that angle. It might be a few different things. It might be five, it might be three, it might be two, but it's a lot of different approaches that you can take when it comes to self-development. And me and Shay are two examples of that. What are your
Cool,
thoughts,
cool.
Shay?
Cool. So I also like Zumba. I like to garden. So you just want to find out what works best for you. And there's many tools and resources out there for you guys. So we here at the Healing Light challenge you to explore that and find out what works best for you. And with that being said, we're going to close out today's episode. Again, tap in with your soul, find out what works best for you on your healing journey. But before we let you go, of course, we're going to have our affirmations done by Natasha. So go ahead, sis, and take it away.
So for the people that's been with us for a while, you know what affirmations are, but we might have some people that are a little bit new, so I want to go ahead and explain it to them. Affirmations is something that I do every single day, throughout the day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day, and it's basically just affirming your beliefs, and it's helping you change your beliefs and shift your paradigm, right? What you believe is what you become. So we're changing our mind to great things and we're confirming them, we're affirming them, right? So the first affirmation that we're going to do is I will perform daily self-development. I will perform daily self-development. I will perform daily self-development. And I want you to perform daily self-development so you can grow and become the person that you would like to be instead of the person that you are today, right? It's all about growth and moving forward in life. And the next one is I'm going to start my day with a clear mind. I will start my day with a clear mind. I will start my day with a clear mind. And having a clear mind will allow you to receive information and comprehend information and absorb information when you are in a clean state of mind with no distractions, right? And so the last one that we're going to do is I will challenge myself every hour. I will challenge myself every hour. I will challenge myself every hour. Challenging yourself throughout the day with goals or, whatever it is that you want to do for that hour or the coming hour, you have something to look forward to, right? And so I'm going to go ahead and pass it back to Shay. And thank you guys for joining us tonight and going over my affirmations. I always look forward to the end of the call going over my affirmations because I know a lot of people are going to take this information and apply it and use it and change their lives.
Beautiful, sis. Thank you. And we also want to thank all of you. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here at the Healing Light Podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much again, family, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.